Are you feeling hope or are you feeling despair? Is there anything you can do differently? With Donald Trump and the potential rise of alt-right governments in Spain and France and other places as well, and if you look closely at what Donald Trump's policy is for, say, infrastructure, it's a policy of gifts to individuals and shareholders to make profit. The alt-right philosophy from an economic perspective is to sell everything of value across the entire planet, which doesn't make any sense, of course, because we're here temporarily. The planet owns us. We don't own the planet. So what do we have left? This system is going to self-destruct. And what can we do? Well, we can change our behavior every day. Now, if you're one of those people, oh no, here we go again, changing our behavior to try and change the world, can I ask you this? Can you change that reaction? Are you able to have a reaction of hope rather than a reaction of despair? That's my first commitment. I'm going to make 3 commitments today. My first commitment will be I won't impose upon anyone a specific thing that they should do or have to do to make the world better, but I will ask, what can you do differently today? And I also ask, think small. What can you do differently, small, today? Like my second commitment, I will not eat any meat products today. And I will affirm that commitment every day, that in my home, no more meat products. No more meat products, ever. It feels really gratifying and satisfying and uplifting and freeing. I'm free now. My home is free of meat, and I will say it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And now that I've said it on camera to my audience, I can't have meat in here anymore. Now, I will still give myself that few luxuries of meat, let's call it once a month, when I'm at a friend's house or a family member's and they're serving meat, and I want to be respectful of their offer to me, and I will eat that meat. But that's it, because meat products just use so many of the world's resources. And for all of us who are becoming vegetarians, there's 80 or 90 out there. For every one of us, there's 80 or 90 out there who are just starting to eat meat in the developing countries of the world. Things like shark fin soup, certainly that doesn't make any sense. It's awful what we're doing. We are tearing up the world and we're selling every little piece of our world to the highest bidder or to any bidder. What happened in Russia when the wall came down is the oligarchs in Russia bought up everything of value, and a few people became fantastically wealthy. The same thing has been happening in the United States since Ronald Reagan, essentially. The United States is for sale. The United States is not a country. No, the United States is a store. It's a department store. What do you need to buy? Land, oil, resources? What do you need to buy? Everything is for sale. And this system cannot sustain itself. We are on a finite planet. If everything is sold, then what? I hope the billionaires have some sort of plan in mind for what happens when you gather it all, when you own it all and you have all of the currency and it all becomes worthless. Then what? My third commitment. At-home activism is about hope. It's about inspiring each other and supporting each other, and I need to commit myself to making more of these videos and discussing with you. And today's video is a different style. No more edits. And I'll probably put some sort of a soundtrack on it because I have certain standards of quality. I want you to hear my voice, but the mistakes are no longer gonna get cut out. I'm just gonna film it, I'm gonna put it out there, and hopefully inspire some conversations. I'm gonna invest in at-home activism. I'm going to invest in what I do at home and change my behavior every day. The small things do count for something. The things that I buy, the things that I think about, the things that I value, all of these, what are small things, when they start to spread and everyone starts doing them, I don't think we have much choice here. Remember what I said on my last video, hindsight is 2020, because there may be no time left by the year 2020. We need a huge change in world consciousness of who we are and what we're doing here. And in what direction are we going? Do we value each other? Do we value life on this planet? These are huge questions, and be honest with you, I don't know the answers. And this is why I will encourage any action that is positive and hopeful. Are you hopeful or are you in despair? I hope to give you hope. I ask you, what can you do differently today or tomorrow? Can you take the bus tomorrow? Is that something you can do? You don't have to. If it's not convenient, you don't have to take the bus. What about Meatless Monday? Is now the time to actually go through with Meatless Monday or Tofu Tuesday? Can you do that? Can you try it once? I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm asking you, in your lifestyle, what can you do differently? Think small. Small are the achievable goals. I can do something small today. Maybe it's just changing my mind when I feel despair to feel hope instead, is to accentuate the positive. Thanks for watching. Hindsight is 2020. We need to change before 2020. There may be no time left.